Hello. I have something to share. There's a increased awareness right now about radiation and news networks not reporting exactly what the situation is in Japan. There's a lot of fear right now, I think, and so much information to filter through that we sometimes find it a little bit difficult to pick and choose where we want to resonate as far as having faith for the highest outcome and having faith that this is in the highest and best good, and that we created this and that we can own this. I have a little bit of something to share, something that came to me today while I was driving. So I'm just going to say a few words for you, and I'd like you to listen to what they sound like. The toxic, destroyed nuclear reactor. The toxic, destroyed nuclear reactor. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid. The toxic, destroyed nuclear reactor. Deoxyribonucleic acid. I've been learning a little bit about DNA lately. I've made it kind of a point and a focus ever since I learned that I could command my DNA and quote-unquote activate my DNA. I've wanted to know more about it, and recently I've come across information from a very resonant source, resonant to my truth within and the way and the path that is my path, that has shown me that DNA is made up of many, many layers. The reason that there is a part of it within ourselves that can be seen within 3D as the genetic blueprint of our bodies, and then the rest is just discarded as junk. Well, one other thing that I've been delving into as far as ideas and expansion of my awareness is the state of quantum entanglement. The state of quantum entanglement simply states that beyond time and space, everything exists now as it is from an observable point and is guided by a great intelligence. If you have a sense of your own divinity and you have claimed that within yourself, you understand that you create by your very state of mind, your actions, your words, your affirmation of your reality. You create what is around you. Now, why would there be a toxic, destroyed nuclear reactor on our planet right now? In a quantum state of entanglement, that is where the rest of the DNA corresponds to a set of instructions that ultimately connects to the source of creation, to the God consciousness. Each layer of DNA, as it is open and works with each other, expands your awareness, expands your ability to be within a certain bandwidth, I would say, of frequency, of thought. It also expands your allowance and your ability and your choice to be worthy of your own Godhood state, of your own divinity. So within this state of entanglement, the awareness then becomes that you actually exist in many states of awareness and perception at many different times. And then this puts us into dimensional realities through your DNA. The toxic, destroyed nuclear reactor, deoxyribonucleic acid. What is this reactor meltdown showing us? It's showing us that there's nowhere to hide. The whole Earth, the whole entire Earth is potentially, drastically, inevitably affected by this tragedy, by this disaster. What does this give us an opportunity to do? It gives us an opportunity to accept and forgive. It gives us a higher state of mind, a higher state of awareness that we truly are in creation of who we are, where we are, and how we want to exist, including the entire state of our planet. So that within our DNA, within that set of instructions, now you can't tell me that it's not powerful, because a spinal cord that is severed still allows a heart to beat. How does that work? The nerve impulses no longer can go from the brain down through the spinal cord to the heart to beat, yet it continues to beat, yet it continues to sustain life. Clearly there is a much higher intelligence, consciousness within us that we may not understand, but we can certainly ask for help. We can ask ourselves for help. Right now we need to see this as being in the highest good, because it is exposing the core of everything. It is peeling off the layers. It is allowing us to activate ourselves. It is allowing us to see our DNA for what it really is. We have the power of creation within us. Let us claim it. Let us heal ourselves. Let us not allow mutation of our DNA. Let us ask our DNA, ask that higher state of consciousness and intelligence inside every single one of us. Ask it for help to be able to be in a state of love, to be able to be in a state of forgiveness. Every single time something happens around you, we are no longer victims. We don't need to blame. We can be in a state of forgiveness. This is another opportunity for us to truly forgive. It's an exposure. The rods within those nuclear reactors are the rods within our hearts, within our eyes, being exposed. That we are creators and we can heal this. The toxic destroyed nuclear reactors, the oxyribonucleic acid. The key is within us. We can ask for it. The higher consciousness, the higher intelligence within every single one of us will connect within a God-awakened state, connected to the entire earth, connected to every single person who asks for that higher state, creates an internal central nervous system that's been waiting to be activated. Many seers, healers, and channels have spoken of this light grid that is forming. That light grid is within us. It is a state of entanglement that we are awakening to. And we chose this. I have much more to share, but I'm going to stop here. And I hope that this brings peace. Let there be peace, and let there be light,